Are we live?
We are live.
Welcome back to the first episode of Slightly Genius in 2018.
2018.
2018? Is it 2018 or should we say 2018?
We'll say 2018 because we're gentlemen.
Well, because I wanted to roll off the tongue. It's the first one of 2018 or 2018. Right. Just want to make sure I'm coming off right.
I just like 2000.
2018.
Yeah.
The chronic 2018.
Dude, I wish.
Slightly Genius. I'm your boy, King Espi. As always, Nate Busch is sitting right across from me.
Black Night Shyamalan up in here.
Happy motherfucking New Year.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
Real quick. How long till it gets old? And how many days into the new year can you keep saying Happy New Year to somebody?
I think, this is going to be people's first week back at work.
You know what I'm saying? Today's that one, you're expected to hear it all day today.
I think Friday it'll start getting old. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
some people might not see anybody till then. So
True.
once you start seeing people you haven't seen, you're going to still wish them a Happy New Year into the first. But halfway through the month, it's like, come on now.
Yeah, waking up hungover as fuck on Monday.
Jesus.
I'm going to 7-Eleven. It's like every person you come across is like, yo, Happy New Year. You don't say a fucking word to this person all
like
year.
Randy Marsh.
You know what I'm saying? It's all a Happy New Year everywhere you go.
Right.
It wasn't towards the end of the day that I'm hanging out with a bunch of new people and I said Happy New Year 10 fucking times.
Yeah.
Within that hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it got mad old.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
We're good. It's a warning.
Yeah.
Should be okay.
All right, no worries. No, it got mad old. I'm like, dude, it got mad old. I was super annoyed already. I'm like, fuck. I knew I'm going to hear this 100 more times throughout the week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was listening to the I Am Michael Rappaport podcast, whatever. And he said the same thing. He's like, dude, there's a 3-day limit on Happy New Year's. And after the third or fourth day, it's a fucking wrap.
Right.
And I'm like, dog, I was just thinking this last night.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your New Year? What'd you do?
It was banging, bro. Finally got to catch a Raider game with Matt, fellow Raider fan. I've been looking to do that all season. I've only been watching games with Charger fans. It was like, fuck, I can't do this. But it was disappointing, but it was cool. He grilled. I made some mac and cheese. His girl made some salad. Really, really good meal. Got to chill. I was over there for a while. And then after that, I went and chilled with my peeps and Schmurda and the fam. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Had some Ciroc, bringing the New Year the right way.
Did you have some Ciroc? Rock boys in the building.
Ciroc boys in the building, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool, though. Chill little day.
I didn't get shit-faced, but I got, borderline shit-faced.
Jesus.
I wasn't, I could have drove home. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get on this right now.
When you start off that way, it's not good.
Because as soon as I got to the spot, bam, a bottle of champagne right there for me and my lady, right? Jesus. Pounded this bottle of Champisi. We went to Darren's. Pounded this bottle of Champisi, and then it was just Jameson's after that. Just back and forth.
Okay.
Jameson, you know? And after your fifth shot of Jameson, you're kind of like, let me get a Budweiser, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh God,
but when we left, we left literally maybe 20 minutes after saying, "Yo, Happy New Year," fuck y'all.
Right.
Literally 20 minutes after that, we dipped.
Yeah.
But I was, dog. If I would have drove that night and decided to take a Lyft, I would have been like, "Nah, I'm driving, fam."
Right.
Real shit. Lyft and Uber prices were ridiculous, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be
mad ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't do none of that.
We're supposed to go to 2 other spots, right? And just from Chula to IB was $66,
bro.
Fam,
it's not worth it.
The crazy part about it is, there's people out there in downtown spending over $100 to get back home.
Yeah.
On New Year's, mind you, it's the safe thing to do, but
dude,
people out here spending $110 on their Lyft ride, and then they're paying the minimum on their credit cards or their cell phone bills monthly. You know what I'm saying?
Taxis didn't cost that much back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, who the fuck's getting in a taxi?
Exactly.
You know
but motherfuckers hop in Ubers. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Yes. That's true.
It's literally the same thing, just different car.
The best word that described it, because this was a topic that I've talked to a couple people about today, is wicked. The word was wicked. Somebody told me, dude, these prices are wicked. I'm like,
wicked. I got you.
It's supposed to be for safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lyft shouldn't be dog, do I want to gamble today, bro? You know what I mean? $100. Are you kidding me to get home? You know what I mean?
Nigga, you could.
And you roll the dice
Can you imagine spending $100 at the taco shop?
Exactly. I'm not condoning drinking and driving. I no longer do that as of
but when you
December 31st, 2017. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at those Lyft and Uber prices,
that shit was
I knew this shit was ridiculous, right? But I know. Yeah, no shit. I'm like, nah, I can drive.
Trip, driving.
You know what I'm saying? I literally took the Uber from the crib to the spot, and it's literally like 4 blocks away. I'm like, it was fucking freezing New Year's Eve night.
Right, it was cold.
Right, it was colder than any other night, and like I was like, nah, I'm not gonna drink that much. I could drive,
right?
But it was hot. Yeah. Police was out there. And I'm not talking about the weather. It was freezing. Yeah, but the blocks was hot.
And they got foggy late too.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what, dog? I'm not
London.
I'm not even gonna fucking chance it, bro. So let's just take the Ubs, the Lyft, right? And it was 3 times as much as it normally is on a regular night, on a regular like, weekend night,
bro.
But like, that shit's crazy. Like,
I can't do it. Like going places, motherfuckers be like, yeah, well, I'll Uber, and I'll be like, nah, I'll drive.
Like, I'm trying to be responsible, fam.
Motherfuckers, I've turned down drinking just because fuck it, I'm not gonna drink. I'll just drive. And people be like, man, like, we want you to drink with us. But I'm like, nigga, I don't even want to drink like that. I'd rather drive and like put that money in my gas tank, even if nobody's putting in, than fucking pay like split an Uber. That's like a ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling my mom's. You know what I'm saying? Mom, wake your ass up. Come get me. I ain't about to pay $60. I ain't about to pay $25 for a ride.
And your moms will be grateful that you didn't spend that money on that.
Like that $25, that could get you half a carne asada fries at Lolita's. You know what I'm saying? That price is ridiculous.
It could get you a burrito with extra shit on it at El Cilantro.
For real, right?
You add
I don't
cheese.
even eat there no more. But
no, I don't either. After you said what you said, I'm like, I haven't been. I might go back though.
These taco shops are getting mad pricey everywhere, bro. But seriously, like, I get it. It's a business. They're trying to make money and they're taking advantage of a super busy night. Yeah. But my gosh, man, like $120, you know, to get home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 2 gas tanks, bro, for most people.
That's exploitation right there.
You know what I mean?
At its finest.
Which is another reason why I don't go way out to downtown and I stayed in the one spot. You know,
right?
What? That shit gets to be ridiculous. Like, that bothered me all weekend. Like, it low key sobered me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
It'll do it.
I checked 2 destinations, the estimated price. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know, I got some bills to pay, dog. I can't. We gonna walk our asses home.
Man, we ain't going that far tonight.
We ain't going that far, man.
We can make it to 7-Eleven.
We can actually get 2 more drinks if you want. But nah, I mean, New Year's was cool, man. 2018, we welcomed it in the right way. I'm super grateful to be around another year.
You know what? Doc shared some positive energy with me because he was asking me like, "How you feel about this year?" And I was like, "I mean, it feels like the times have changed. Mm-hmm. Like it feels like the year changed, but I didn't really put any thought into the upcoming year, like none." And then Doc was just talking to me. He was like, "It's gonna be a bomb year." And this morning I woke up, I felt it. Like,
I'm feeling that way today too.
Gotcha.
Like there's a lot of uncertainty going on,
right?
As far as where I'm at right now,
right?
But there's a lot of things I am certain about that I'm like super positive on.
Like there's some uncertainty, but you still feel positive and you feel good about going into the future.
Yeah,
like,
I woke up today like you would have thought it was an episode of the Brady Bunch, dog. I woke up, you know,
you would have thought it was like some eggs frying and some bacon sizzling. Get that nice smell. I know you don't need it, but it's one of those mornings where it feels like that's going on.
My eating habits would be a lot better. Even though when I did the whole vegan thing in November, going into December, I went fucking AWOL. And that shit,
you just passed out.
Right.
Just lashed out.
So here in January, I'm trying to eat a little better.
That's good.
I won't go 100% vegan this month, you know, but I'll still adopt some of the stuff that I took from it. But yeah, I just woke up good. I woke up feeling good. Like today's like my first day of 2018. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Well, for most people, because most people are back to work today.
Right.
You know, which this is work for us. We're back to work.
Oh yeah, it
is. I'm no longer hungover. I was hungover yesterday.
Fantastic.
You know, I went with the in-laws. Went to go eat some good food, which was dope.
Nice.
But I'm good, man. I'm feeling real positive. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I know who's not feeling positive right now.
Jesus, he is.
Dean Spanos?
Oh, never mind.
If you're...
Kill yourself.
Right. I'm over here looking for a Jacksonville Jaguar hat right now.
Yeah, I hope. That'd be nice.
Chargers ended the year on a high note.
Yeah.
Good game for them.
Yeah,
you know,
they whooped
not so much the Raiders. Crabtree's gone. You know, that that dude just be quitting.
I mean, I understand his outlook on that, but
once
at the
you
same
get punked
time,
twice, you lose all motivation. When you get punked like that in a game on national TV 2 years in a row, I can see why.
I understand as a receiver, you want to get targeted. That makes sense. But a receiver's job is more than just catching the ball. I think a lot of guys don't.
Did he not lead the team in touchdown receptions this year?
He might have, but he was upset about not getting targeted as much as he wanted to.
But he's not that guy. I mean, Coop is that guy on that team.
I know, but this season they both were lacking.
Yeah, Coop was trash.
And they could have been battling injuries. There was the whole hand thing with Crabtree. Might have been lingering. I don't know how severe it was, but he didn't produce this year the way we wanted to. So if he's gone, I'm just like, he's gone. I don't want to see him go, but it is what it is.
If he's gone, he's out of the league. I don't think anybody's going to pick him up.
Somebody will probably pick him up.
Maybe the Patriots. Somebody that can.
I don't know about the Patriots, but like the Steelers might pick him up.
Nah. The Steelers don't put up with that.
They picked up Darius Hayward-Bay. They'll pick up Crabtree.
But was Darius Hayward-Bay a bad guy on the field?
On the field,
like quitting on teammates?
No, but he couldn't catch.
I don't think so. I mean, Crabtree kind of the same. Crabtree's not.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't have great hands.
Darius Hayward-Bay won the game for the Steelers the other day.
At the same time, though, the Steelers are straight in the wide receiver department.
Yeah.
I don't see him going. Maybe the Browns. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Sam Darnold's got to throw to somebody over there.
Someone will pick him up. He's
Although I feel like they need to give Kaiser some more time. Kaiser, he showed some flashes. You know what I mean? But man, that team is toxic, bro. Like
it's that organization, dog.
You see that? What's that kid's name? I mean, I'm a fan of his play making, but I hate the school he goes to. Oh, the UCLA kid again.
Damn, I hate when that happens.
It's
contagious. I can't remember his name now either.
I mean? Anyways,
and if you didn't say what's his name, I would have.
He does not want to get picked by the Browns. Sam Darnold don't give a fuck. He wants that first round, that first pick money.
Yeah.
Right? But I just think they should just stick with Kaiser. At least try. If they're in a tough position, if they're picking top 5, I might stick with Kaiser.
I can't even lie to you. When it comes to all matters, the Browns, it's like Trump for me. I don't even want to talk about it.
Right? Not so much. Trump, I really dislike talking about.
They're both orange as fuck.
That's true.
They both fucking can't get
Trump
it right.
is racist. I don't know if the Browns are racist. They got,
they got
a black coach and a black quarterback.
That don't mean you're not racist.
They're not racist.
But I understand what you're saying. I just like.
I think they had a black GM.
Like there's always something going on with the Browns, bro. They can never get it right.
No.
How many seasons did they not get it right?
It's just the only thing going around with the Browns is not winning.
A quarterback. They can never get those.
16,
they've had running backs. They've had receivers. They've had tight defenses. They've had offensive linemen. Like, dude, you can't get it right.
Position right.
Dude, but fuck. How many are they going to go through? How many careers are they going to ruin?
So do you go get... I don't think they ruin a lot of careers.
Bro,
people go there looking for a second chance.
There's no way you're that bad at picking quarterbacks to the point that every single quarterback you get doesn't work out every fucking season.
I was rooting for Johnny Manziel, bro. If he could lay off the drugs,
they had Hoyer. Hoyer did all right, but they were just like still looking to get rid of him. He was up and down a little bit.
This Kaiser's rookie year, dog. And he showed some flashes. You're gonna throw picks as a rookie.
They should be fined for what they do to quarterbacks.
They got the 1st and 4th pick. Y'all could get 2 QBs. You know
Watch them fuck it up. They might do like the Sixers and just draft centers.
I don't know. Whatever they do, they need somebody opposite side of Gordon if he stays.
I don't know, man.
Is it Gordon? What's the receiver's name?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't care about the Browns.
Okay, we're talking too much about the Browns.
Yeah.
Raiders fired Jack Del Rio.
Yeah, I was upset.
I mean,
if we don't get John Gruden, it's a bad move.
I think they are. You only make that move if you're gonna get Gruden. It just looks bad. I mean, mind you, Del Rio's gonna keep getting paid by the Raiders for 4 fucking years. Yeah. They just signed that extension this year.
I think they feel like he lost the locker room.
Maybe.
I think that's what it is. Otherwise, there's no reason to get rid of him so soon.
I mean, it's not that hard to go from 12-4 to 6-10. Like it's not that hard. Look how the Rams turned it around. The Chargers started off 0-4, and I think they finished 11-1 this season. But I honestly think it's more about you need a big name guy when you move to Vegas. This move is all about Vegas. The Raiders are saying fuck you to Oakland with this move. Because isn't Jack Del Rio from there? He grew up a Raider guy. I think he's from the Bay, maybe from LA area. He's from that area. But They need a big name guy to go with their big name city in that big ass new stadium.
Had Del Rio won this year, I don't think they'd do this.
If he went 8-8, I think they still do it.
What's fucked up is last year we had such a bomb record, and it was still a question of whether we're going to get into the playoffs this year. But this year, if we had that record, then we definitely, you know,
at the beginning of the year, they were favorites for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's like, "Dude, this division is going to be the toughest division out there."
It still was for.
It was actually pretty competitive.
Most of the season,
no lie. The Broncos slipped because they have no quarterback.
Right, I knew that would happen.
Broncos have a quarterback. They're probably in over the Chiefs right now,
bro.
So that defense is still decent. They do need a run game. I'm not going to get into talking about positions and shit like that for football. All these gaps that need to be filled. But if John Gruden goes, I don't know how much of a huge difference he makes. I mean, he had one good year with the Bucks.
It's Gruden.
You know what I mean?
Dude, he's been studying football since he hasn't been coaching.
So has every other coach.
He's still been dissecting. No, not every coach does that when they leave. Like, he's still... It's Gruden.
I mean, I get it. He's about to coach your team, but it's...
Even if he goes to the Bucks... I'm not saying that, here comes our Super Bowl.
No, the Bucks announced they're bringing their coach back.
I'm not saying here comes our Super Bowl, but I'm saying, like, I believe in Gruden. I believe in his process. He was successful as a coach, even though it was a small amount of time. And ever since then, he's still been
He might
super
have
close
some
to the
success
game.
because he was always He was successful when inheriting somebody else's players. So they really got a fixed car. He was really bad this year.
Yeah.
That might... There's things that people were pointing out all season, and more so in this game more than ever. I felt like the announcers were bashing Carr throughout the game.
Yeah.
He doesn't see certain things he should be seeing. And
it seems like he saw them last season, but this year
he was more
on
the offensive coordinator. Didn't they get rid of their offensive coordinator this year? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was more on the offensive coordinator.
That shit we had to. That shit wasn't gonna work.
So,
but nothing worked. You know what I mean? I mean, like, the way I look at it is kind of like the Mark Jackson, Steve Kerr situation with the Warriors. Mark Jackson, I feel like, got the Warriors on track, got a good nucleus of players together, and then Steve Kerr coming in helped steer the ship. You know what I mean?
I don't think Mark Jackson was that good of a coach. How long has the GM been there? I think in NBA, I think that has a lot more to do with that.
The Golden State Warriors were bad for a long time. I know because I was a fan.
They made the playoffs once under Mark Jackson, right?
Twice.
Twice?
He got them back to the playoffs.
Okay.
Like, I think his first year he didn't make it back. Second year he got them back to the playoffs.
Oh, Steve Kerr was a GM over with Phoenix.
Right.
Before he took over.
Right.
He took exactly what Mark Jackson couldn't do. And he just turned them into
I can't say he couldn't, but definitely. Mark Jackson got him on track. I know you may not believe in him, but honestly, he got them on track.
I mean... I like him commenting. But
before he came in Golden State, bro, what was Steph doing? He wasn't that serious a player.
Still coming into his own.
Yeah, but he wasn't that serious a player. Mark Jackson did a lot for their mental shit.
Steve Kerr comes in and Steph becomes one of the best players in the league.
He was already on track to do that.
Maybe.
I guess.
You don't hear about Steph Curry. I mean, yeah, Curry until Kerr put them on the map.
He did.
Not to the level that Curry's at.
Because they started winning championships. That's what I'm saying. He came in. But at the same time, he inherited what Mark Jackson started.
But at the same time, Luke Walton led them to a lot of wins too, though.
He definitely contributed.
You know what I mean? You might be onto something there. I'm not going to give Mark Jackson a lot of credit on that because he
Who's your favorite coach, bro? In the
my
NBA?
Favorite coach?
Yeah.
Pop.
That's it? Popovich?
I think he's the best coach. If I were to be coached by somebody, I would want to be probably coached by him and then Kerr.
That's not a bad choice.
I definitely not Tyronn Lue. That's for sure. Maybe Spoelstra.
Yeah.
He's not a bad coach.
So
it's just that his glory years because they had so many all-stars on that team.
Okay.
But he's not a bad coach.
Okay, so you're saying you don't think Mark Jackson was that good of a coach, but Eric Spoelstra is not a bad coach.
I don't think he's terrible. I'm not calling Mark Jackson bad. I never said that. I said I'm not giving.
I know, but the way you talked about him was like I wouldn't give.
I'm not giving him full credit. You give him some credit.
You give Spoelstra credit.
He's getting some credit. He's doing that. He's got nobody out there on his team, and he's keeping them somewhat relevant. Who's on the team?
Bro, they got players.
No, but you know what I mean, though. Like, it's not like when they had the 9 All-Stars with LeBron, Bosh, and all those people there.
Nigga, 9?
You know I'm exaggerating, but they had...
3 and 9 is a stretch.
Okay, 5. 5 to 6 great players on that team, and everybody else was role players. Dog, come on. You know that Miami Heat team. They started the super teams.
Mario Chalmers was a beast. No,
Mario Chalmers out here getting passed around. Dog.
So what was Boston before that Miami thing? That wasn't a super team.
That was the beginning.
So how did Miami start it?
And then they dipped out. They broke off after that. They won a championship, and then they broke off after that.
No, Boston was together for a while.
All 3 of them together? Because Ray Allen dipped. Ray Allen, he's like, nah, right. LeBron's like, the easy route's over here, dog. So he bounced over there. They
lost the championship to the Lakers when Kendrick Perkins got hurt. They were still together
Kendrick Perkins is in the G League right now.
I understand. That shit don't make sense to me.
The guy's an NBA champion. I mean, mind you, he wasn't the most crucial piece, but it might have been a different story with him playing in that series with the Lakers.
He's a solid guy. He makes a difference on the court.
He played with the Thunder, too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And I think he got signed off to like the Cavs, or he didn't make the team or something.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He got bounced out quick, but I'm like, he's not getting you points and rebounds, all that shit. But he makes a difference. For some reason on the court, his presence just makes a difference.
Well, not anymore. You know, I mean, if the Cavs don't want you, dog, you're an NBA champ. The Cavs right now, they're, go-to right now. Easiest route to get into the championship right now. I
respect him still playing, though. Even
fuck yeah.
Like the Nate Robinson still playing in the G League, I respect.
Is he still playing today in the G League?
I don't know.
I know he was.
Yeah.
And he was ready to go. He's just like, dog, give me a call.
Motherfuckers don't want him. I don't get it.
Celtics and Cavs tomorrow.
I don't really care.
I like that the Cavs are holding Isaiah out one more game. No, not for that, but
yeah, that's
like
why.
His first game back, many restrictions.
Dude, that's a Tyronn Lue move.
Would you rather him play?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't, because if you got traded away, you got dumped off for the new, right? And it's the truth. That's you said it. I've said it. He got dumped off for the new. For your first game back, maybe you got that some motivation there to go ball out, but you don't want to try too much and hurt that hip.
Even if it's minute restrictions, I'm going to put him in that game.
I like that move by Tyronn Lue not to play him for that game.
That's fucking.
Like, that game is like.
That was like the fucking preseason shit where they
first
sat Lonzo
back,
against.
And you know that game is going to be like. What is it? I know it's a national television.
That was like the Lakers sitting Lonzo when y'all played De'Aaron Fox in Summer League.
Well, no, he was hurt. No, he was really hurt.
He wasn't hurt.
No, he was hurt.
He's scared of that man. He's scared of that man. They didn't want to play him.
But he tore him up this year.
I don't know.
Nah, he was really hurt because he missed 2 games. He missed back-to-back games.
I guess.
And he dominated the fucking.
I think his feelings were hurt more than anything.
Nah, Lonzo dominated. Anyways, that was the Summer League. I mean, he was the best person out there, and Kuzma was right behind him, not too far behind him.
I don't know. I don't watch Summer League.
I watched 2 games because Lonzo was playing, and then that's how I was like, dude, this Kuzma guy's pretty good. Right. Anyways, I like that they're holding him off on minute restrictions. I get it. I like that move by Tyronn Lue.
Dude, I caught the UFC 219 this week.
Oh man, I slept through that shit. I slept good.
Dude, Khabib was a beast. Nurmagomedov, he's a beast.
I don't know any of these names other than.
That nigga's a monster, and if they can get that Conor McGregor fight, that's just gonna be sick.
I don't even think Conor wants to go back to the UFC, bro.
Khabib said it himself. They're like, "Who do you want?" He was like, "They're like, you don't want Conor?" He was like, "He's got a lot of money right now. Once he doesn't have any more money, he'll come back and fight." He's like, "But he's got to enjoy his money." Right, like nigga, he's got money. What's he fighting for?
They're not making money like that in the UFC, bro.
So when you finally get it,
they're making more than we are, but they're not making that.
Just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
I'm pretty sure he made more money than he ever did in that one fight with Floyd.
Dude.
Than he's ever fought. Anything he's ever taken home in the UFC.
All those people that talk shit to Floyd, the fighters that fight him, are always grateful at the end of the fight.
Dog.
And they always want
nobody be talking shit after that.
You don't get paid.
Nobody be talking shit after that. Nobody,
dude, that's like getting government aid.
That's extra cheap.
Dude, that's financial aid right there. I mean, you get that Pell Grant from Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd out there swimming in it, bro.
Dude.
I mean, Conor, he got a nice chunk of that.
Yeah.
More than a lot of some of these other boxers, like even big name boxers that fought Floyd, like Berto, Madonna, established boxers.
Oh, Maidana got paid.
No, Maidana got paid, and you ain't seen him since.
He got 2 of them.
Dog,
he was lucky enough to get 2. Most motherfuckers don't get 2.
He made the first one interesting.
Yeah.
Credit to him on that.
Yeah. He was a great fighter.
That was
wasn't like he didn't deserve it.
That was his chip. Those 2 fights, dog, he's good for the rest of his life.
After that, he retired.
He out there living with goats and shit. He out there fucking doing good.
Hell yeah, dog. Oh, man. Shout out Micros Maidana right now.
But as far as, I knew the fights were going on.
Right.
I was more interested in the whole Holly Holm thing.
Right.
Cyborg.
There were 3 fights that stuck out to me. The Cyborg Holly Holm fight was good. It didn't really change my... I thought Holly was going to win, but I knew it would go the distance. The Khabib fight, and then there was another female fight. I just can't remember who was fighting, but that was good. Other than that, I didn't really care.
Yeah, just the UFC has no draw for me, bro. It's so boring.
At all?
No, yeah. It really is.
It's just not what you're into. It's understandable.
I used to be a big fan of it, but I'm just really not into it at all. I was following on Twitter. I'm like, did Holly Holm win or not? But that was it.
You just want to know wins and losses?
I would, in 2018, I would never buy a UFC pay-per-view.
Depending on who's fighting, I would.
Even if Conor was fighting. If Conor was fighting, I'd go to someone's house and chip in. You know what I mean? Here's some I'll bring the brews. You know what I mean?
A couple Budweiser. Dude, so The Greatest Showman, was it better the second time?
Oh, yes, because I was singing along to every motherfucker. A chick liked it a lot.
Right.
She was just like, dude, she was like, I'm down to watch this again. I don't know if I'll watch it a third time. It ain't Star Wars great, but it was really good. So, I liked it.
Star Wars.
It's quick as fuck, though. That movie was only like an hour and like 20 minutes.
It felt like it was going to be longer, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're in there, you're like, this story's moving really fast. Yeah. I caught Downsizing with me and Doc. Downsizing was tight with Matt Damon.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was tight. It was different a little bit than I thought it was going to be, but it definitely met my expectations. Also caught The Shape of Water.
I'm more interested in that than I am Downsizing.
Okay.
It just looks cool.
For me, seeing that trailer for The Shape of Water, I've seen it, it seems like over a year now. Like, they were fucking showing that trailer earlier, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's the creature from Hellboy. Like, what's going on? And it's not, but it...
Oh, I was about to say, is it? Damn.
It seems just like it, right?
We're getting a new Hellboy, though.
He's not, though. As far as I know, he's not. They might connect the stories, but... dude, everything Guillermo del Toro's on, if I see that shit and I see that name, I'm like, fuck, I already like it.
The only thing that I think people criticize him for was it Pacific Rim?
I never saw Pacific Rim.
But part 2's coming out. The trailer for part 2 looks pretty cool. I'm going to go back and watch the first one.
Yeah,
I've seen pieces of the first one. I'm like, dog, what am I missing just in case?
Right. But Shape of Water was dope. It set the tone early and then carried on like fucking
I might go watch that tonight.
But Downsizing felt like just like a visual story. The way the scenes transition, all that shit, it felt like a story, like you're turning pages in a book. It was really cool that way. But the message was deep too, so it was a really good movie.
Oh, okay. I might check out The Shape of Water one first.
It was banging. You'll love it.
You'll
like it a lot.
Maybe Downsizing.
Hey, you'll like it a lot. You'll like it a lot.
But they show some titties?
You'll like it a lot.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Downsizing showed more dicks than I realized there were going to be in that movie.
Ooh.
I just didn't think dick when I saw it. Hey, it's 2018. You ain't got to pause, though. Right. You just got to let your life.
Right? You just got to let shit fly.
But
18, though, go ahead and finish what you're saying.
I didn't realize, because looking at I'm not thinking dick, but I will say that's the one drawback.
I'm never thinking dick, but go ahead.
That's the one drawback.
Thinking with my dick at times.
It was more dicks than I realized would be in that movie. But it was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely not interested in it anymore. But the movie I am most interested in comes out in a couple weeks. Maze Runner, Death Cure.
I fucking forgot. I thought you were going to say, dude, January's going to be another month. December was my favorite movie month of 2017.
Yeah, December took it away.
But, dude, Den of Thieves this month and Maze Runner.
Oh, you're right.
Bro, my mind is fucking blown right now.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
Oh, I'm about to fucking...
What day does Den of Thieves come out?
The 19th.
The 18th is the Maze Runner movie. So, I'm going to be busy that weekend.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, already. Put it in the calendar.
Right? I'm about to fucking jot that motherfucker down right now.
Okay, you caught the Chappelle show specials, right? Or the Chappelle specials, right?
Yes.
Okay. As did I. I'm going to say this because I already know you oppose it. I really enjoyed them. I felt like they were funnier than the other ones.
I'm not going to oppose it.
Oh, wow.
Right? I loved them.
Okay.
I loved them. Cool. They weren't hilarious. but they were funny.
Right.
They were Dave Chappelle funny. Something
Right.
I can get on.
Right.
And I was like, man, this is sincere. And I thought it was just genuine as fuck. I'm like, bro, this is...
Especially the bird theory, right?
Especially that one.
Because equanimity was bomb.
Especially
but the
that
bird
one.
theory felt more... I felt like I was in that room with him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I felt like he wasn't trying too hard. I don't even think anything was written. I think he was just going off of the top of his
Seemed like
head.
he showed up that night. He was like, yo,
exactly.
let me get some time.
Like, yo, record this shit. I didn't like that he was vaping in the other one. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dave Chappelle. He gets a pass from me, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's Dave Chappelle.
He's been through
Do
enough
whatever
shit.
you
He
want.
gets a pass from me.
Do whatever you
I
want.
ain't gonna get no shit from me. Do your thing, Dave. But no, it was really good. I liked it. It wasn't over the top, you know, which I loved about the other two. It wasn't hilarious. I didn't expect to fucking piss my pants or laugh my ass, but it was fucking funny.
Right.
Know? And I liked it a lot.
I feel like it was classically funny.
My
like the
chick-
things that were supposed to be were.
The last ones that came out on Netflix, like my chick was like, dude, change this shit. This is stupid. But this one, she enjoyed it. Like, she was like laughing along.
Some
And
people
she was
felt that
laughing
way
at
in
shit
the
I
van.
wasn't expecting her to laugh at. I'm like, yo, you're not one of us,
Who am I
dog.
with?
You ain't one of us. Why are you laughing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it was good. He said some real shit on there.
And that's what I like. It was entertaining.
Yes.
Entirely.
No,
completely
kudos to Dave
entertaining.
Chappelle on that because it was dope. I liked it a lot. But at the same, I'm not, and it's not a knock by saying it wasn't hilarious. Like, I didn't laugh at every fucking...
Oh, he's had funnier specials.
Exactly.
And this shit is usually like the standard is up here,
Like,
because you're crying laughing. But
I'd pay the price of that admission to go watch that.
Right.
That was dope.
Right.
I liked it a lot. It was really good. Had some good lines in it. The whole transgender stuff was fucking hilarious to me. That part
so
was
true.
hilarious.
Right.
Like, that
Yeah.
couldn't be more truthful. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know we've had our things about transgenders on here. And the whole time I'm
man.
like, bro, you're absolutely right, bro. You know what I mean? And then he kicked her in the pussy. And I thought that shit was amazing.
It was
Good
genius.
shit. No, I if you haven't checked out Dave Chappelle's new specials on Netflix, definitely check that shit out for
Equanimity
sure.
and the bird theory.
No, it was really good.
I'm happy we got two.
Yeah, I watched them back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched first one. The only knock is they're kind of short.
I mean, you always want more. Even Chappelle's show, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, this shit should be an hour long.
Yeah.
But if it was an hour, we'd be like, this shit should be 2 hours. Like, it's never going to be, okay, this is the perfect length.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I don't know how long the runtime was. It just felt short.
Right.
Because the other two were super short. So I went into this one knowing, like, yo, this is going to be, like, quick.
Right.
I'm going to knock both these out tonight.
Right.
And I did, you know?
But it's stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? Even 15 minutes is hard.
I bet.
For
Yeah,
a
I
comic.
get it.
You know what I mean?
get it, yeah.
He's a legend, though. He knows what the fuck he's doing. He could freestyle 15 minutes. You're going to piss yourself.
Yeah.
But to put together a complete show, and he went for like an hour each one. So it's
It was good.
Yeah.
Don't watch it in front of your kids, but, I mean, it was cool. I don't even think it was that explicit.
Kids.
You know, it wasn't, like...
It wasn't raunchy, but it was just like some stuff that people are going to flinch at now because of the subject matter.
Yeah.
He didn't take it easy on anyone.
No, and I love that.
You're a fucking comedian. Who are you going to take it easy on?
No, and he was being absolutely truthful about that shit, bro.
Yep.
Like, yo, I can get with this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was one of those things like where you don't have to like look at a stand-up special to be what, because you can just listen to that shit, right? It's
Right,
just telling
right.
jokes and telling stories, right? There's some stuff where they make like a facial expression where you got to look at it, but like
Birthday was like more.
no bullshit. Like I didn't want to look at my phone while I was
Okay.
watching it. You know what I mean?
You just wanted to hear it.
I finally saw Bright on Netflix, and I was on my phone, but like looking up the TV on my phone, looking at the TV. That was really good.
I've only heard that.
Bro.
I haven't seen it, but every single person that said they saw it so far is like, bro.
For a Netflix movie, man, it was good.
They had like a 90 million budget.
Yeah, and I think that's why Netflix is still in such a bad position that it's in. They're like in a deep hole as far
Are
as
they?
money goes. From what I've heard on other
Well, they're not
podcasts out there,
selling tickets
exactly.
to these movies.
But they're selling premium memberships. Their memberships are going to go up. I just got an email the other day about it. But I mean, when one person's paying for it and sharing his password like 5 different people, you know,
and they do that free trial.
right?
Motherfuckers just create new.
But no, it was really good.
stuff.
It was really good, and you could definitely knock a spin-off, like a series of that, based on all the stuff going on in that movie with fucking orcs and
But
elves
if they
and all
do
shit.
that, it's not going to be Will Smith in it.
No, it won't be Will
And
Smith.
it's not going to be Jaden Smith either.
No, you don't need those two guys. I'm not saying because of Will Smith the movie was great, He was great in it. You know, but if it could have been another actor.
But they do this shit all the time. They'll take a movie, make a show out of it, put it on ABC or CBS, and then...
Nah, if they made this a Netflix series and used the same...
Okay, if it's a Netflix series, yeah.
The same dialogue, the same language. Like, the plot was amazing. Like, right. I forgot who was it, but I retweeted it not too long ago. I think it was... Is it Ryan Clark? The old safety for the Steelers? I think he's on ESPN. Right. I believe it was him. I could be wrong. But he said, Will Smith brought me to the movie, but the plot kept me there.
That's gangster.
It was dope. It was that good.
That's good to know. Everyone I've heard from that saw that said the exact same thing you said. That shit was dope.
And it was intense. Because, like, the times I was looking at my phone to watch the movie, I was tweeting about the movie. I'm like, bro, like, you don't want to move. Like, you can press pause anytime you want, but you don't want to press pause. You're not about to
make that move.
One, because it's really good, and two, like, fuck, when's the movie going to end, dog? Like, because every time I press pause, I'm like, I still got 45 more minutes. I got shit to do today.
Yes, sir.
Really quick, I wanted to jump into this before we got into the Dave Chappelle thing. Because I'm like, dog, if Dave Chappelle saw this shit, this is the most whitest shit I ever heard of. Uh-oh. It's called, I saw this on the news this morning, dog.
It's called Paying Your Taxes?
No.
Okay, what is it called?
But that's just funny. I don't know where I saw this at, but it's called the Polar Bear Plunge in Del Mar. All these white ass people waking up super early, starting off the new year, jumping in some cold ass water. Come on, dog.
Dude, it is some white people shit to do. I would do that though. That's one of those things you shock the body.
I've gone skinny dipping before.
Bro, have you had a happy year like all the way through? Like a white person happy?
Man, maybe when I was a kid.
That's the key. You wake up, you go do some.
You think jumping in some fucking water is gonna make me happy?
You wake up, you go do some savage shit, and then
I'll take a cold ass shower.
Them niggas love torturing themselves. The people that do shit like that.
I saw that shit. I'm like, this is the whitest shit I have ever seen. Some of the whitest shit I've ever seen. Oh, no knock on whites, but God.
Shout out white people.
I was looking at.
I love white people.
The news was there, dog.
I wish I was white.
The news was there.
I know. I saw it on the news.
Ain't no more white people out here, dog.
I think it's in Del Mar.
It's in Del Mar.
2 is waking up early. 3 is waking up early and jumping in cold ass water.
Ain't no. If you're up early, dog, you ain't getting no cold ass water. Unless you're a Marine.
San Diego in the water cold.
Navy SEALs ain't even jumping in the fucking cold ass water in the morning, dog.
Not on the day they ain't gotta work.
Not on the day off, dog.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Man. That's some savage shit.
Yeah, I literally
wrote. I have to get a slightly genius
my
plunge
notes.
One time.
I wrote this down. Polar bear plunge. Bunch of white people jumping in water early in the morning.
Jesus.
Not for me, dog. Really quick, we're getting a new Justin Timberlake album in February. Yeah, new singles coming out Friday, but we're getting an album in February. JT's music's always been fire.
His last album is still really good.
Motherfucking fire.
Yeah. Still gets heavy rotation.
Let me see here.
A lot of those songs. Man.
No, I still play. Mirrors is the shit.
I don't like Mirrors. Banging song. Like, that's one of the songs I'm like, it's an amazing song. I didn't get into it. Great message. And if I catch it at the hook, I'm stuck. But I got to be honest, I don't really like it.
I love that song. That's such a good song.
I don't like Fireworks by Katy Perry either, but it's a big
fucking
song.
Fireworks is fire.
It's a big song. I just don't like it.
I think that's like the last good song I've heard from Katy Perry. I know she's dropped some shit last year. Funny to say, last year.
I realize I only really like 3 Katy Perry songs.
I think I only like Fireworks.
I like Extraterrestrial with Yeezy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Song's banging. Dark Horse with Juicy J. I like.
You know what? Yeah, she got some tracks.
I like it without Juicy J though, and then I like Hot and Cold.
I'm not 100% sure about that song.
Hot and Cold is fire. That's her second single. She had I Kissed a Girl, then Hot and Cold. I loved it. Sing it every morning.
All right, I want to get into this before we get into
the serious shit.
Right. No, serious shit. Let's do our weekly Lonzo update.
Jesus, the floor is yours.
He still ain't back, dog.
No, honestly, I like Lonzo.
I do too.
That boy gets down. Motherfuckers be tripping. He can play. He ain't scoring the way people want him to, but he can play ball.
Steph Curry's my favorite basketball player in the league.
That's cool.
But Lonzo's like creeping up on it for me. Because now I'm watching Laker games. I'm like, come on, bro. It's like, so they miss that leader, that somebody to operate the ball for them, like to fucking run the offense. You really see that lacking. I mean, I think they're averaging like 12 or 13 fewer assists a game as a team. Because they say passing the ball is contagious.
You know what's fucked up about the Lakers right now? The most fucked up thing I see is
the blue jerseys?
No, I'm not even focused on that. the teams they play are more complete than they are, and they're still competing.
No, that's
and
the
I'm
thing.
like, how the fuck can this happen when you have a team that's not even like a team yet?
Fam, they took the Rockets to double overtime with their G League point guards.
Bro, and I'm looking at it like, fuck, this shit's... I didn't believe it, but I'm believing it now. Within 3 years...
They held one of those...
This
This concerned me because they held one of those team-only meetings, right? But it was with the coaches, so they wanted to, I guess, express their frustrations going on with that whole... Because it's true.
I think I need a new mattress. That's what Jerome's commercial waiting to happen.
Shut the fuck up. The whole salary cap situation with them.
Tony Gwynn.
It's got to suck. You being a player in the Lakers, if your name's not Lonzo, Kuzma, or Brandon Ingram, knowing your name's on the chopping block.
Yeah, but you're a professional basketball player that
Exactly.
hasn't established himself in the NBA. Had you, then they would be looking to keep you.
Exactly.
I understand it's up in the air. It's your job, and it's up in the air.
You still got to go to work.
But somebody's going to sign you.
Right? The way I look at it is, it's your audition for another team, right? You go get your money. Guys like Randall who aren't getting much playing time, who's
Randall's
a starter
good.
on any team in the
I got to
league.
be honest, yeah. Seeing him play more, seeing his numbers too, I'm like, that kid can
Yeah.
play.
So
He's a solid big man.
Lonzo being out, like he helps out so much, not just on the offensive side, but defensively, getting in those lanes, rebounding especially. He's there. He leads the team in rebounds.
Right.
So he's definitely that guy. Like they're hurting big time without him. And I say he's becoming one of my favorite players because I'm getting frustrated with him not out there, dog. Bro, come on. Y'all gonna make me watch a different game right now. But I think he'll be back this week.
I hope so.
But sticking to California, dog, that sticky icky is legal now, baby.
Yeah, it's not what people think, though.
What is it? Please, because I'm still...
You can still, like, it's for recreational use, it's legal. So, and they might decriminalize it, but that doesn't mean you can just walk around smoking weed. It's still
you can't?
prohibited.
Oh, dog, I woke up this morning like, man, I'm about to hit the club, dog. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, it's not...
It's not that.
You can still be arrested for, like, smoking where you're not supposed to.
I do have a quick question about it, though.
Or at least issued a citation.
I have a quick question about it. Can you get weed without a card? Do you need the card?
I have no idea. I don't smoke enough.
I
don't care
I don't
enough
think
about
you
the
do.
subject.
Because if you don't, dog...
Now I'm all up in that ass, bitches. Mad at your boyfriend.
I'm just not a weed person.
I'm not a weed person either, but now
You're
this
like,
shit's
hey, they don't
available.
stop me from
You know what
buying
I'm
and
saying?
selling it.
Like, you go to the buffet and you know you ain't about something, but there's like a huge amount of it there, and you're like, you know what, dog?
No, nigga,
I
I'm
know
not
I don't like it, but I'm gonna
adventurous.
try it. I'm gonna put it on my plate anyways, and they're gonna come pick it up.
I'm not that adventurous, but I'm glad you brought up buffets because I need to hit one soon.
We can do a buffet soon.
We need a bomb
I'm with
buffet in San Diego, though.
We have, I don't know so much San Diego. I love the Viejas buffet, even though it's a minute out
It's
there.
okay to me. When I had it, I didn't think it was that
The
great.
buffet at Harris is dope.
Okay.
But I still had a couple more questions about this weed thing.
Okay.
So we're not 100% certain
Got
that
into food,
we
my
need a
bad.
medicinal card, right?
Nigga, I don't know. I'm not the one to ask about this shit.
I thought you would know.
Normally I do because I'm just up on the current issues, but I just don't care anymore about the whole weed thing. Everyone smokes weed. Like, this is the thing. It's like Christians not supposed to have sex before they get married. But like everyone does.
People are doing that now?
Everyone
People are having sex before marriage?
I know, it's a weird topic.
Weird.
You know what I'm saying? But the heathen. But most but most of them are fucking, most of them do it, they just don't talk about it. So with the weed thing, everyone fucking smokes, but we have these bullshit rules against it, and like no one talks about it.
I used to be so against it. But that was like my early 20s, and now I'm kind of like, it's not so bad. You know what I mean? And if they're going to tax it and the state's going to make some money off of it, you know, and it's going to decriminalize life. But that's the part I'm getting to.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers doing time for some of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what? And I know their sentences are getting reduced.
I've always felt that way. Like, there's no reason to lock somebody up for weed like that.
Yeah.
When cigarettes are selling. And people overlook it like, well, like, tobacco's legal. Cigarettes kill. Weed will get you high. Might make you make some fucked up decisions depending on who you are. People lace it. All kinds of shit happens. But cigarettes are legal and they kill people.
That's
people
true.
get locked up over weed. It's foolish.
I mean, I used to be against it, but weed and alcohol are the very same thing.
Exactly.
I mean, too much of it will impair your I guess your mobility, your vision, and all that shit.
Right.
I mean, I work in the industry. I know people get arrested for driving while high. You know, it's not hard to, because most people's arguments like, well, how can you tell? You can't fucking piss test for it right there. You can't do a breathalyzer right there. California is no tolerant state, bro. Like if they suspect a hint of anything on you.
We got pulled over before. I was with the homies in this me fucking Toucan. We was in this Impala. We're fucking it was like 3 or 4 of us. We got pulled over getting on the freeway. We got pulled over. Cop was like, well, I smelled weed coming from the vehicle. We're about to go play basketball. And he's Mexican, I'm black, like 2 other black people
man,
was.
you fucked.
Get pulled over. They're like, no weed. We smelled weed coming from the car. I was like, no one's smoking in here. 1, 2, car didn't smell like weed at all. It might have smelled like Swishers, but it never smelled like weed.
There was no weed in there at all.
There was no weed in there at all.
I'm not a weed smoker, bro. But now that it's legal, I'm like,
You like, if I get stressed out, I might go pick up some old duels.
I'm a little more, you know what I mean? I woke up this morning, dog. I was ready to go, dog. I threw on some Chuck Taylors.
What up, Chuck? Let a nigga hit the weed.
I've been bumping West Coast music all day.
Why does it do that to you? Whenever you hear weed, when you ever hear about weed, you automatically just go to West Coast music.
So you have to. What I read was you can legally buy an ounce. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. So you telling me I could ride around with an ounce of weed on me now and I won't get in trouble?
I don't know that you won't get in trouble.
Dog, chronic sales are going up right now, baby.
Jesus. Now's the time to strike.
You know
You're a West Coast artist. Now's the time to strike.
I know you can't go into a store and buy it yet, but it's like
it's only a matter of time before 7-Eleven has those 7 select fucking blunts.
I can't wait till we can walk into the store and go purchase.
Why, nigga? You've never
just to say we bought it. I might grow a plant just to say I grew one. You know what I mean?
This nigga, like we lived in IB. You never needed to fucking for it to be legal to do that.
No, you didn't. But now that it is, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so excited about it.
I don't know either, but I have a slight suspicion. I'm
not gonna be smoking.
Yeah. Wink, wink. I see you.
The good thing it's not a video vlog yet. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm super interested in it. Also on the business side,
right?
Not the illegal business side.
You do realize just because it's legal doesn't mean you're gonna make more money off it.
I do know that, but I know a lot of people who have been waiting for this day, right. Who are like.
So you're more excited for them.
Yes and no.
It's like Couples Retreat when Favreau's character was like, yeah, we got to go to the single side to get her, to find her for him. So it's not about you, it's about him.
I didn't watch Couples Therapy.
Couples Retreat was fire, bro.
That was a movie, right?
Yeah.
Is that what Phase on Love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that movie.
You got to see that movie. It's a good movie.
Really?
Fire movie. I'm telling you. You'll love it. Like I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it.
I'm curious, man. Do you anybody out there that listens to this podcast, do we need a medicinal marijuana card to purchase marijuana?
Please tell us.
Please let us know. This
Espi needs to know.
Vital information for Nate Busch right here.
Jesus.
You got to get his fake thing.
Nah, Nate Busch ain't worried about that. Dude, speaking of fixings.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was on that Big Baller Brand website and I was like, let me check this shit out.
Okay.
Let me check this shit out, see what this thing's talking about.
Trying to bring some positivity to your 2018. I see you.
Exactly. And honestly, bro, some of it was okay. I still don't like the logo at all. But it looked okay.
The Zoe logo is cool, though.
The Zoe logo's it's tight. It's tight. But the Big Baller logo, I don't like. But some of their gear was straight. I just think being the first one through that wall, they priced themselves out of it.
Yes. I still think it's too high priced.
Yeah, it's a foolish decision. Some of that shit is way too high. Like, he could get away with like $60 hoodies and t-shirts.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to the shoes and the fucking sandals costing more than Nike sandals, I'm like,
I'd have a pair of those shoes right now if they weren't so high priced.
Even if they're like $200, people will buy them.
If they sponsor us, I'll wear that shit every day, fam.
I will not wear it once.
You would wear a couple. You just said a couple of things was nice on there. It's just too overpriced.
I'm not nice for me to wear, nice for other people to wear. I'm not into that shit.
Yeah, you're dogging our endorsements, dog.
I'm not wearing that shit.
Anyways.
And them niggas ain't giving out no free. Like,
hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Notice them niggas only ones that wear. I haven't seen anybody wear that shit.
I watched an episode, right? They did a pop-up shop at the Complex Con.
Right.
And there was a Lakers player there. I think it was Hart. He went there and they're like, nah, fam, you still have to pay. Like, you still got to buy something. I'm like, dog, your teammate. Never mind. I said it too much.
I'm just saying LeBron James he hooked his teammates up.
That's LeBron James, dog.
Okay.
His first year in the league.
I'm sorry that LeBron James
you know
hooked his teammates up.
LeBron was also stealing money when he was in high school.
Yeah?
No.
Is that what he was doing?
He was doing things he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
You know what's funny? That whole shit, like when athletes get in trouble for shit like that, everyone looks at them like they're bad people.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nigga, how are you a bad person because you got money from someone?
Exactly.
Because you're not supposed to. Why aren't you supposed to?
But they're still giving millions of dollars to coaches to not coach.
Dude, a lot of those top program coaches, you talk to the players that have been there 4 fucking years and they're like, I barely seen them.
You take, dog, these guys are getting like millions. And these players is out here just fighting for scraps.
Bro, the motherfuckers say it's wrong to pay players.
They're out here fighting for scraps.
Savage.
I mean, I don't want to get into all that again. I'm hoping LeVar Ball's like B League, whatever they're calling it.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, right. It's cool. I like it. I think they're gonna have a hard time bringing some big names, big name high school kids going to the pros that are doing it for that one and done. But
I think it's gonna be more of a last chance league. Guys that already fucked up and need a last chance will go there.
What? Because there's the G League, right? They got the development league. I don't think you can be a top high school prospect and go straight from high school to the G League. I'm not 100% sure.
I was saying a few years ago that's what they should do.
They should.
You don't let them in the league, and you want them to. You should just have them go in the because it would make the league bigger.
Yeah,
people would pay more attention, and then those teams could draft their players and just put them on the G League until they're ready to come up.
I'm not mad at what LeVar's trying to do. Like I think it's smart, especially if you're a guy. After watching One and Done with Ben Simmons, I'm 100% almost sure he would jump into that LeVar league before going to LSU because he legit hated being used. By mind you, you're getting a free education, but someone like him, he's like, dog, I'm only here to play basketball. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if he could get 10 G's from the Big Ball Brands League, no matter what Ben Simmons did, he was going to be the number one pick. Whether he sat out a whole year, whether he went to go play for Duke, LSU.
But what it is LeVar's league is going to have to prove that they can get you to the league. Because if you go there and now there's a target on your back the same way his kids were, it's going to be harder for you to get in.
The fact that his kids are participating in it, I think that helps him out as far as that goes with the whole target on your back thing.
No, I don't mean target on the back because he's going to talk them up. I mean like from the standpoint of obviously a lot of organizations don't like LeVar Ball because of what he did and the way he did it. If the kids go to his league, it's going to be that much harder for them to get to the NBA coming out of that league.
So you're telling me if there's a Ben Simmons type of player that says, nah, fuck that. Fuck the NCAA. They ain't gonna make no money off of me. I'm gonna go get this little bag from LeVar's league, and you're gonna tell me that they ain't gonna draft a kid if a kid like Ben Simmons came out.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But you know how shit is. The whole reason that Ben Simmons could have played pro in Australia for a year and then came over.
Yeah.
But instead, he went to LSU for a reason. Because the same reason you got to go to college for a year out of high school. You got
to miss a year.
You know what I mean?
You got to be out a year.
But they're trying to force people. Yeah, you got to be out. Yeah. But basically, they're trying to force them to go to the NCAA.
This league eliminates that one and done rule. Like, you should be able to go straight from high school if you wanted to.
Right. It's between the teams and the fucking players.
Exactly.
They keep like, guys aren't mature enough. Why are we the only country that says that?
You're drafting people based on potential.
We got the biggest league in the world, and our biggest complaint is these kids aren't mature enough when they come into the league.
Make them mature. Mature them.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Not everybody, it's a gamble. Not everybody's a sure thing. Even college players.
There's a huge benefit to some of the players that came out of fucking high school. Even though there's some guys that fell off and fucked off, whatever. That shit was probably going to happen anyway.
What you should do, and no, they should eliminate that rule. And I think LeVar's league is going to help that happen. I think so. But yeah, you should. And if you think that kid is not ready, is not mature enough, that's what the G League is for.
That's what I'm.
Play them in the G League, just like the pros in Europe and soccer and every other sport. They have a JV squad and a freshman squad.
I think that's what might happen. Is LeVar's league might force them to start accepting players into the G League first. So that like you can draft players out of high school again, but you got to put them down. Like we were saying,
you can draft them, but they have to play maybe like in your smaller league, X amount of games, X amount of time before you can bring them up.
They'll say the first season. They'll say first season that at least they have to be done.
At least let these kids get paid. Let the kids who aren't going to be one and done kids, because there's more scholarships that you can give to kids that want to go to school and still play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's better for both leagues. College basketball was better when they weren't just fucking you're forced to go and then there wasn't as many
4 starting seniors, you know what I mean? Compared to like all freshmen, most of them are just going to be one and dones.
Right.
And not every one of them gets to go to the league.
Dude.
You know what I mean? And it's also going to help the NBA because the more kids that can get drafted and go to the G League, it's just going to be more competition. You know what I mean?
People are going to start paying attention. Because now imagine Ben Simmons in the G League instead of LSU. People are going to watch that over fucking. They want to see how kids turn out. They're going to follow them the same way they follow them in college.
I would watch that.
Like, what's the G League for? It's not benefiting anybody at this point because Jeremy Lin's not in it. Fucking Patty Mills ain't in it.
It's a developmental league. So
those guys that they were like looking at, like, oh, so he spent time down there too. Like, it doesn't do shit because none of them are like making any substantial gains in the league.
What they should be able, they should be allowed to do is. They should be like every NBA team should be allowed because I think there's 1 or 2 only designated players that are allowed to come up from the G League to your regular season team in X amount of games per year. They should eliminate that rule. Like
you should be able
to cycle through your G League team as much as you want.
That's true, but they're trying to stop people from stockpiling players and just keeping them on the G League.
Yes and no, but
no, that's what they're trying to do.
No, I get that.
I don't agree with it.
You'll see guys, you'll see like the bigger hitters, you know, like the Lakers, some of the bigger name teams, you know, in the league, like just stockpiling young talent. But the biggest clubs in Europe are doing that. You know what I mean? Mind you, we're not Europe, but the like NBA 19. It would take over the NFL.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are losing interest in the NFL. That's why a lot of people like college football because you do need those 3 years off.
Dude, and those
not off, but you do need those 3 years of college.
Officiating in the NFL right now is so fucking bad. Most games, like every week, there's a severely bad call.
I mean, you're seeing it too in the NBA,
but it doesn't feel like it's as pivotal. Like it happens in the NBA, but it doesn't seem
but
like
there's so many games in the NBA. It's not as pivotal. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like games are decided on that every time.
Yeah,
it's not like every night that there's an NBA game. Every fucking night there's a football game on. In the NFL, there's a fucking crazy call.
Yeah, that's true. Well, in the NFL, because there's only 16 games.
I know, but every week we hear from, right? Yeah. Every fucking week there's a stupid call.
There's always a call.
And somebody loses as a result of that.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you on that. I'm hoping... I mean, I don't wish any non-success. I mean, I want his league to be successful.
I like what he's doing, and I definitely support that.
I'm for it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm saying if you want to go to college, get your education. But if you're going to go just be one and done,
don't go to like if you're not in the if your motivation to go to college isn't benefiting from college, don't go to.
The
college.
other argument is the competition.
Right. The
competition in college is better than anywhere else you'll find it. But I'd argue there's some good competition in China.
Yeah,
there's some good competition in Spain.
That's
Turkey.
the issue there because a team like Duke or one of the like Kentucky, they play schools like fucking Western Louisiana or some shit, and they blow the fuck out of them. Yeah. That's not competition. Not for them.
Nope, that's true.
And for the team that's getting blown out, it doesn't do anything for them either, except for they get to see a fucking real team.
I'm interested to see what happens with this LeVar Ball League. I forgot what they call it. They're going to call it.
You think it'll be bigger than the Big Three?
Maybe. I do like the Big Three, though. Mostly because it's a lot of names you already know of, right? And it's that transitional period right before basketball starts again. So you want to watch them school. I liked the Big Three. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was cool. I'm looking forward to the new season. But when I say as big or maybe even better, it's because it's the future stars.
Right.
Tomorrow. The Big Three is dope. It's a cool tournament. It's a tournament is what it is. Right. It's a cool tournament on older players. Like, you know what you're getting. You know who's who. I like the whole 3-on-3 thing. The half-court thing is pretty cool. I like that. The 4-point shot is dope. That's really cool. I think Steph and fucking Clay would kill in that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
James Harden.
I don't know if these guys are getting paid though. I don't.
As far as I know, they get paid. I don't know how much money they make.
I don't know. Yeah, but they're still playing. You know what I mean? Like the NBA forces you out after a certain amount of years.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're Juwan Howard and you're allowed to play in the fucking championship heat for an extra season.
Dude, Juwan Howard.
His son's supposed to be nice too.
He was still in shape though. Juwan Howard's still in good shape.
Yeah. I think his son plays for like Brown or somebody, like some Ivy League.
That's cool.
Cool, right?
Shout out Juwan Jr.
But more so because it's going to be the future stars of tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, LeVar Ball's hustle is what I'm impressed by the most.
Yeah.
Because he didn't just like, I told you my son this and I told you my son that. Like, once he got to the league, he's still talking, but he's doing other things as well. He's not just relying on my sons can play basketball. I think that's what people thought of him. He was one-dimensional. But he still talks shit, but he's also making moves. So I'm like, I respect that.
Can't hate on him.
Nah,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Only, miserable white people are hating on him, the way I see it.
The type of people that pause in 2018 are hating on him.
True. I'm not pausing.
Dude, I'm living my life. I'm just making...
Wait, I'm pausing for some possible shit, like some gay shit. But I'm not saying being gay is... Never mind, I ain't gonna get into it,
Don't
dog.
pause and you straight. Don't pause and you straight.
Anyways.
No pause lifestyle.
They got Valentine's shit up at Walmart already, dog.
I seen
some Easter shit up too.
Bro, yeah, I was in the store there. Now I don't remember which store. I saw some Valentine's shit. I was like, oh,
they don't
God.
even let you get a break from
Like,
these
nigga,
holidays, dog.
already?
Dog, I'm saying.
Dude, fuck that.
It's Valentine's Day. Next thing you know, they're gonna be selling floaties and sunblock all over Walmart again. You know what I mean?
The very next
dog, it's
day.
still cold, fam. Like, let me get these hoodies off.
Oh shit.
But
bro, Nut Break Top 10 coming up.
Oh yeah, Nutrition Breakers Top 10.
I gotta finish the graphics behind
Let's get a sneak
that.
peek. What's the number 10?
Oof.
You guys know it yet, or you guys are still doing it?
He's doing his list. He did his list.
Oh, okay.
I did mine. I'm creating the graphics behind it. You know how I do.
Yeah.
So I gotta finish that up. It should be done today or tomorrow. We'll post that soon. Our favorite spots that we hit throughout the year.
If you're in San Diego, follow the Nutrition Breakers on IG.
Please do. Even if you're not in San Diego, just follow.
They taste a bunch of shit. Even if you're not in San Diego, true.
Right.
Plan on visiting San Diego someday.
Right.
It'll come in handy.
Yes, sir.
That's for sure.
That's real.
Preparing for 2018.
What you want out of this year, dog?
I'm just looking for another fun
off
year.
in there. I feel like I'm talking to Thanos right now. You just looking out there, dog. I see something going on over there.
I'll do it myself. Smile on my face. I'm looking forward to the Avengers. That's for sure.
Cool.
We're only a few months away. A couple months.
I'm not even super excited about it.
I'll be more excited about it like when 2 weeks we're right there. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm really excited for Jurassic World. Obviously, I'm a fan. Right. But there's just a lot of good movies. But I mean, I'm just looking forward to just more progress in 2018. Hell, I might get married this year. You never know. I'm just a bunch of shit out there.
I might marry King Espi and Queen Espi.
There's a bunch of ideas floating around.
I see you.
I like tackling a lot of things, so I'll be tackling a lot more shit here in 2018.
I like that.
Right,
hungry, going in hungry.
But I definitely don't like that. They're just throwing shit in your face. You know, when you go to Walmart, you see all this new shit. You know, the Valentine's shit up already, the Easter shit up already. Like, let me enjoy Christmas, dog. Yeah. Let me get them Christmas lights for 75% off. Let me stock up now.
Don't put them in that bin off to the side. Let me
get
some.
You know, everything and more, fam. I mean, I'm just being positive. Bro, looking forward to.
I realized how many movies I saw last year.
Dog, you saw a lot of fucking movies, bro.
We brought up a few last week, and then like I checked, like wait. Because I know I was forgetting something, you know what I mean? And then, like, I looked at a list of movies that came out in 2017. I was like, I saw, like, a fucking grip of movies.
You, more than anything, you can add movie critic to your resume right now. You know what I mean?
Could, huh?
Like, yeah, I mean, you're a podcaster, fucking food critic, movie critic.
I'm about to move to Wakanda. Just shut shit down.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Come February.
2018 is going to be some growth.
It's going to be an incredible year.
All of our endeavors, everything that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
The podcast is just getting...
I also realized this is a thing. I was talking to Doc about that last night.
Huh?
Like, when I normally do shit, no matter what it is, I don't really look at it like it's a thing yet. I'm still I'm focused on creating.
Yeah, exactly.
Focused on creating. I'm not really looking at it like the way we look at like Joe Rogan shit or like a movie or like when someone's got something going on, we look at them and we associate them that. I realize for us, we're starting to be associated with that more. So when people run into you, they bring it up.
Yeah.
In a positive way. They're not just like, oh, I heard you doing a podcast.
Like, dog, you follow me on IG and Snapchat, bro. You know I got a podcast.
But you know what I mean? They ask, but it's like in a positive way. When I go places, people bring it up in a positive way, and I'm like,
it is always positive though, which is a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 2017, I was super positive. A lot of shit I went through, I was super positive about it all.
Right.
You know, and I feel like I'm started off 18 the same way.
That's good.
So it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Vibes. Feel the energy.
I have a what should you do? Our first what should you do for 2018.
Ooh,
this comes via.
Tell me.
This comes via VP3, and I guess we can end on this.
Let's do it.
His question was, when you're dating a girl with a baby daddy,
Jesus.
should you find out who he is ASAP? That's a good question.
Okay.
That's a good question.
I don't know that it is.
Why?
Because you already know my outlook on this. It's a matter of your intentions.
Yes and no.
He's saying he's dating a girl. Do you care who he is? If that affects your decision on that chick, then yeah, find out.
Yes and no.
ASAP.
I mean, if you're just smashing and passing, you know what I mean?
Then it don't matter.
You shouldn't care, but I mean, maybe it does
he said
matter.
dating. Like if you're just
dating means like you're going out with her.
Let's just be candid. If you're looking for somewhere to stick your dick, then who cares?
Right.
But if you're looking somewhere to stick your heart, then you got to find out ASAP.
Come on, dog.
I got to give the wisdom.
Get that sim shit that sim shit out of you.
I'm sorry I'm dropping wisdom. Forgive me.
Look.
I understand. You'll receive it when you get it.
The thing is, if you're looking to post a picture with this girl on your IG, right? Find out who the baby daddy is, dog.
My translator.
And I hope your shit is private, my G. I hope your shit is private, my G.
Jesus.
I mean, yes and no. If you're just smashing and passing, fuck no. Who cares? I mean, you might have had a drink with that guy. You never know. You know? But if you're looking to date the chick, yeah, obviously, you want to make sure this guy ain't no fucking psycho. Make sure he can't beat you up. I mean, make sure you're faster than him in case you gotta run. You know what I mean?
Faster, sure.
If they're still together and you're dating her, you gotta be able to outrun the guy at least if you can't fight.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
No KOs, never.
Right.
Don't take no L's.
I ain't taking no L's.
And running in the L. You stick a nigga
running in the L. You live to stick another day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is. But honestly, if you're looking to be with her, then find out who he is. But if you really don't, if he don't make it, like if finding out who he is isn't going to make a difference, who fucking cares?
So when you're swiping left or right on Tinder V, you straight. Just let your intentions be clear on what you plan on doing.
Exactly.
Dog. So,
Jesus.
We could go ahead and end the podcast. So see if we could go find some legal marijuana.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see that shit at 7-Eleven or Walmart, but I mean,
Walmart should be there soon.
Oh, most definitely behind the cashiers in the little glass things where you gotta press the button, which never fucking works to begin with.
Ever.
When you're looking for somebody out there.
Yeah.
So, Slightly Genius, 2018.
Yes, sir.
Big things, very big things.
Stick with us.
Yeah. And if you smoke weed, you're not gonna go to jail anymore.
That's not true.
Is that not true? I gotta look up the rules on this shit, dog.
Don't give anybody.
If you're in California, you know, don't listen to my advice.
Dude,
we don't not fact check on it.
But don't take his advice.
That's pretty cruel.
Dude, you don't tell people that. It's not true.
Slightly Genius, as usual, YouTube, SoundCloud, 2018. We out this bitch.